Good morning, children. Today we are going to discuss about what books and plurals lessons. Continuation part. Today we are going to do. In this subtopic is our cattle, horses, and chariots. About this topic today we are going to discuss. See, children. For cattle, there are many prayers is there in Rig Veda, and including cattle, children, and horses. For that, many prayers is there in the Rig Veda. Horses were yoked to chariot that were used to battles. See, horses were yoked. Means horses were used to tie with this chariot to use in the warfare, which were fought to capture uh, cattle. Battles were also fought for land, which was important for posture and for growing hardy crops that ripened quickly, such as barley. Some battles were fought for water and to capture people. See, children, these wars were used to held for the sake of to held to occupy the war. Intention is there to occupy the wealth. It may be cattle, or it may be land, or it may be water. Their intention to occupy those places, those things into in their control. Some of the wealth that was obtained was kept by the leaders, some was given to priests, and the rest was distributed amongst the people. See, children, some of occupied this wealth one, it is going to distribute among the few people. So one is going to distribute to leaders, and little bit it's for priests, and after remaining one it is distributing to the common people. Some wealth was used for performance of yagas or sacrifices, in which offering were made into the fire. See, some wealth were used to for the yagna yagas. They used to be put into in that yagna yaga. Those what all the fire is there, in that also they are putting remaining little bit wealth. These were meant for gods and goddesses. Offering could include ghee, grain, and in some cases animals. See, by the cattle wealth, these milk products they are getting. These milk products they are using for that yagna yagas, and sometimes they used to put animals also in that yagas. Then most of the wars are it is going to take place by men only. Men only they are involved in the wars. There was no regular army, but there were assemblies where people meet and discuss matters of war and peace. There were no regular army, but people they used to be meet, and they were discuss about that war and peace, or about the matters of the kingdom. They also choose leaders who were often brave and skillful warriors. These people, army peoples, means common soldiers used to select leaders who were skillful for their team. Skillful warrior only they are choosing as a leader. Yes, children. Then next we are going to discuss about next topic is there words to describe people. About this topic today we are discussing. Yes, there are several ways of describing people in terms of the work they do, the language they speak, the place they belong to, their family, their communities, and cultural practices. Let us see some of the words used to describe people found in Rig Veda. Yes, children, some of people were there. People they used to make their positions by their work. Oh, so and so warrior, so and so person, skillful warrior, and like that they are going to make it their own identity only. And some families are there. In that family, all the people they are in that king's army only. They are there, and some communities are there. For example, Rajputs main intention only to protect entire kingdom and the wealth of a kingdom. So from that family only the people they are going to become a king. So like this community is based only, and cultural practices also we are going to be see. See, for this also some of the words are there in Rig Veda to describe, they described also. There were two groups who were described in terms of their work. The priests, sometimes called Brahmins, who performed various rituals, and the Rajas. See, there are two groups which always it was described by the in this Rig Veda. Those are priests, and one more is their Raja. These rajas were not like ones you will be learning about later. They did not have capital cities, places, or armies, nor did they collect taxes. See, children, these rajas they did not have capital cities and places or armies, nor did they collect taxes. But people only they are giving taxes to the kingdom. Generally, sons did not automatically succeeded fathers as rajas. Means earlier this situation was there. Who has the talent, he is going to become a king. But later on it was become hierarchical system. Means if one person is become raja, then his son only going to become a Yuraja. Means as a successor. Two words were used to describe the people or the community as a whole. One was the word Jana, which we still use in Hindi and other languages. See, children, Jana and Vish. We are going to be seeing. Jana means here common people. Then Vish means he is a head of a group of villages, and he used to be called as a Vishayapati. Several Vish or Jana are mentioned by name, so we find references to the Purajana Vish, Purajana or Vish, the Bharata Jana or Vish, the Yadujana or Vish, and so on. See, like these Yadujana, Bharata Jana, and this Purujana means these are the famous communities, and that only on this Purujanas common people said is that one person means he is going to become elect as a leader only, then he is become as a king. Then sometimes the people who composed the hymns described themselves as Aryas and called their opponents Dasas or Dasayus. See, children, sometimes people composed the hymns, means people they were composed hymns described for leader, and those are it is leaders were called as considered as they are from Aryas, means superior class peoples. Then remaining common peoples they were called as considered as Dasas, means Dasayus. Means it means that common people as they were considered as slaves. These were probably spoke in different languages. Later the term Dasam and feminine Dasi came to be mean slaves. Slaves were women and men who were often captured in war. See, they were treated as a property of their owners, who could make them do whatever work they wanted. See, children, here slaves are it is considered as it is wealth of the one particular kingdom. Who is invading on that kingdom, who is capturing that, these people also they are undergoing to that winner king. He is going to take these people Dasas and Dasis. They used to be become in one more kingdom, means who was invaded on, if you won that, who was won the war on that kingdom, these people they used to be work as a Dasa or Dasi only, as a slave only. While the Rig Veda was being composed in the northwest of the subcontinent, there were other developments elsewhere. Let us look at some of these. See, this Rig Veda was being composed in the northwest side of the subcontinent, and other developments are elsewhere. Other developments what are it was held in that northeast side, in northwest side, not in this northeast side, northwest side, that also is mentioned in that Rig Veda. So dear children, this is enough for today's reference video of your class. Don't forget to share this video in different WhatsApp groups. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell button. Press that bell button. Don't forget to press the bell button. Okay, thank you.